Welcome to Sundance II, Baltic 42 CNC from 1979. This is a hull number 17 out of 21 of these classic blue water cruises made. So here we are, some station of Sundance II. Here we have a brand new Raymarine Axiom multifunction display of 9 inches. And there's a big Sundance compass beneath it. We have a brand new Raymarine Evo autopilot display here, and below it's the spare one, the old autopilot. Here you can see the engine controls. All the meters have been renewed. There's a Vetus remote control for the engine. Back here we have, you can see the hydro vane, wind vane, as well as the hydro generator. And we have Navatec hydraulic backstage tensioner here. And the control panel is actually here, where you can control both the boom wang and the backstay. The boom wang is also hydraulically adjusted right there. We have the most important halyards and also the reef lines left aft here on these new Anderson 40 winches. Here you have the halyard of the main, uphaul, reef 1. These are new spin lock clutches. And here you have reef 2 and reef 3, as well as the main sheet adjustment. Right there. The main winches for the Genoa are Anderson 52 self-dating winches, which are also new. And same on the other side. And there we have the running backstays on both sides. And there we have the Raymarine multifunction display in the middle, and the 3 data on the right side, and then the wind meters on the left side. In this Baltic 42 there's actually a hatch here. You can access and communicate with the people who are inside, and you have direct line to the kitchen, which is very important. This is actually custom made, this hatch here. It's not very common in any of these Baltic 42s to have this kind of hatch back here. Okay, so let's continue and go here to the front. So we have renewed Genoa tracking lines here. We have the shrouds renewed. The running rigging was renewed in 2019. So these are deformed wire. Also the turnbuckles have been renewed, as well as the baby stay here. On the mast we have the spinnaker halyards coming here. There are multiple winches here you can use for those halyards, as well as the halyard of the Genoa is here. We have 2 big spinnaker bolts that can be used for pulling out the Genoa as well. And here we have the Harken further for the Genoa. This was renewed in 2009. Here you can see the low fronts windlass, which is from 2019, and it's 1500 watts, so it's powerful for reeling in the anchor. And here in the mast you have two big attachments for the spinnaker bolts. The lazy back was renewed in 2019 with the name Sundance II on it, as well as all the spray hoods and the Bimini. On top of the Bimini we have 110 watts sunbeam solar panel, and on the side we have Victron electronic 110 watts panels that can be folded up when you're on the anchor and increase the production of electricity. On the back you can also see the Iridium Go fixed antenna there. We have Magma gas grill there. This is a Vesper Marine AIS GPS receiver. There you have the Furono Nautex display, antenna there, and you have the extra anchor here and an Anchorolina of 50 meters. Below the skipper's bench we have the Viking Rescue Pro life raft for 6 people. It's a self-rightening life raft, and when you open the bench of the skipper you have the gas bottles. We have actually 4 gas bottles. Under the ones in use there's another as a spare there, and this one on the right side is used for the grill. And you have also some storage space underneath the cockpit benches. Alright, this was an overview of the exterior of Sundance II, and let's go in. Welcome to the interior of Sundance II. I will now show you how it looks inside. Here we have the saloon. We have a U-shaped sofa on the right side and a straight sofa on the left side, and there's our library on the left side as well. On the right side we have an extra bunk, sea bunk up there. Currently it's pretty much storage space. And here we have the galley. We have a Dominic Moonlight 2 gas stove with 2 burners and an oven, and we have a large fridge here with 2 openings, and we have a double sink here with freshwater pressure tap and 2 food pumps. One is fresh water from the tank, another one is seawater pump, and then we have plenty of storage in the closets for food and cutlery and so on. On the left side we have the navigation space, and there we have a computer, Digital Yacht Aqua Compact Pro PC, Windows 10 PC using 12 volts, as well as the LED display using 12 volts directly. And under the computer we have Iridium Go satellite phone, and there we have Ecom SSB radio, which is brand new, and VHF radio, Furno, Navtex stereo, and the control panel of the Schenker water maker. And then we have some USB plugs we can use for charging phones and so on. And here we have the electric panels. It's been renewed, and also the tank gauges showing the level of diesel and the water tanks. Underneath we have also the control panel of the heater, Webasto diesel heater. And here on the wall we have McMurdo e-beer. So there we have the table, which can be folded away, make it easier to pass it. Both sides, each bunks there's a leak globe, so they can be made as C bunks, as well as here on the right side. Let's go forward. Here we have a V-shaped bunk here for 2 people, and in the forward we have some storage space and inspection hatch to the anchor locker. On the right side we have some storage space here. Here we have, for example, the Schenker water maker underneath here, and grab bag and ropes, etc. There's the cord control for the windlass. We usually use the wireless remote control for the windlass, but if it fails we have the cord version here. On the left side we have a closet for clothing, for example, and the life vest are here as well. Okay, let's continue to the back, and behind the navigation space we have the head. Here we have a Jabsco manual toilet here, and a sink for pressurized water, and there's also a food pump for the fresh water if the pressure pump would fail. There are actually 2 doors to the head. One is leading to the aft cabin. Let's go to the aft cabin. So here we have 2 bunks. Here on the left side we have a 1.5 persons bunk here, and on the right side we have a 1 person's bunk here. And there's a small sofa here, and there you can access the engine. So let's have a look at the engine room. There's quite plenty of space there, so it's easy to access the engine. And there's also the Webasto diesel heater here, and it's all very well insulated and easy to access. Here in the aft cabin we also have a small freezer here, so that's very handy when you're making long voyages. And then you have a mirror here, and you can also access the head from the aft cabin. Okay, and underneath the stairs we actually have the space for the batteries. So the batteries are actually there, and there's more storage space underneath the stairs as well. So here's that's an overview of the interior of Sundance II Baltic 42 CNC.